What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing a house building tutorial. So I've got an example house already, and then I'm going to show you guys step by step how to build it. And so first off, there's the house behind me, and I think it's pretty generic. This first one's going to be, it's my personal favorite. So I started with my personal favorite style. So like the bottom floor's cobble, and the upper floors are going to be your wood of your choice, or you could make it all wood or whatever you want, but my favorite is having cobble and oak. And then I love the beams, the beam frame. And then on the inside, if you'll see, in my creative builds I don't really like torches unless it's like a medieval feel kind of thing, like castles or something. And so I like to use either glowstone if there's no space for redstone lamps, and like a switch on the wall to turn them on. There isn't enough space in this house to do that with the redstone lamp. And you'll actually see that there is glowstone. It's a 2x3 area just here. So this is all the glowstone on the floor. And yeah, so there's 3 layers of glowstone, and it fills and then it fills everything. So there's another one here, and here's more glowstone right here. And then it fills the attic a little bit. The attic is kind of dark because what attics aren't? So here's the attic. It's kind of dark. I mean, the attic is empty. You can put like chests up here, maybe like chests right here or something. So yeah. And then I love the new door, the new trapdoors. So these are pretty awesome. And then here's a nice little window. Here's our front porch, and I used some dark oak fences for this. And so here are all the supplies you're gonna need, and I'll give you a better show in a second. Hold on. So first off, the flowers, you can do whatever flowers you feel like. You don't even have to do flowers. You could replace this grass with like water, or maybe just even more cobble. But this much cobble doesn't really look too good in my opinion. I would do the flowers over anything really. And you could even throw in some fish into the water. And so here are the supplies. You can change the woods up. These are the roof supplies. These, we didn't actually need these, so we can get rid of those. And I think that is it. Let's see. Yep, and you don't have to do carpet, but I would recommend it because otherwise you'd see the glowstone in the floor. So I would do a carpet. I did light gray. I love light gray. You could do a pattern, and you could change these to glass blocks if you don't like the little space between the beams, or you could change their tint. You could do a bunch with this house. So are we ready to get building? Because I'm ready. Yeah. So the first things that we're going to need are these 3 blocks. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move over a bit. And one more thing. Here's the view complete from the outside. And I do double staircases, upside down and normal, to make it look better than just like if it's just this and this and this. So yeah, I like to make it have more, I don't know, I forgot the word for now, but it'll probably pop into my head later in the video. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start with our beam positions. So we're gonna do one right here, and then we're going to go 11 in between the first 2. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, or actually we're gonna go, what is it? Yeah, it's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go on the 5th one, and then you do a 1, and then you go another 4, and that should be, yep, that should be the complete 11 in between. So it's 13, and then you want to do a space of 8 between the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and that is that. And then you just line up this beam here with that beam. Alright, and next what we're gonna do is I'm thinking, why is that like that? Hold on a sec, I messed this up. It should be a stone right there. And a boom, boom, boom. Alright, anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start with our with the porch. So we're gonna do a stair frame, basically. And we're gonna go boom, boom. Yep. And I'm just checking it to make sure my memory is correct. And then there we go. So it's gonna be 5, 3, 2, and then another 2 over here. So it'll be 3 and 2. And so yeah. Did I get that right? Yep, I did. Alright, so that's the porch, or the front porch, and you can fill in the porch with the blocks. And then right here is where our grass blocks will go. We'll actually be putting a cobblestone right here, and a cobblestone right here, and a cobblestone right here. And grass right there, boom. And then we can go ahead and get, I don't even know why I dragged it. We can go ahead and get our flowers in. So I always just interchange them. So let's see here. So we can get rid of these things. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make each beam 4 tall. So we're going to add another 2 to the original beams, the support pillars. We're making the initial frame for the house. And then we're going to connect on the 4th block all the beams like so. And we're just going to keep going until we hit the next beam. And you could in this house add rooms wherever you want. I didn't add separate rooms. I just had the 2, the 3, the attic, the second story, and the first story, first floor. You could also add a basement. You could add like a staircase below the other one, like that goes down that way instead. So that's an idea. And there's a horse inspecting my house. Hey, Mr. Horse, how's my house look? He says it's ugly. Alright, that's fair enough. Alright, so we're not going to be needing the stairs anymore, but we are going to be needing the cobblestone still. So what we're going to do, we're not going to go on the outside, and we're not going with the beam, but we're going 1 block in to give it some depth. And on all sides, so that and we're just going to do 1 layer of it. And that here and here. I know for the moment this part looks weird. It'll look better, trust me. Alright, so the next part we're going to do, we don't... Actually, I guess we could do this. So in the middle, I do windows like this. You could do windows however you want. But I do them here. 1, 2, 3, boom. So what they are is 3 on both sides for these shorter sides. 3 here, 1 pillar, 3 here, 1 pillar, 3 here, and it's for both sides. And then this one I leave it alone because there's already some windows here. These are the biggest windows other than the attic ones that I can think of. And now what we're gonna do is we don't need this cobblestone for the floor for this story anymore, except for like when we're building in the staircase. That's when we'll need it. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're actually going to be deleting all of these blocks. Boom. So we're gonna be getting rid of the floor because this, otherwise the story should be a 2 block on the inside and then a 3 block for the second story, and that would just be weird. And also 2 block tall houses I hate, because you can't jump and stuff, and yeah, it just doesn't work out. So what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna build a beam from here, and you're gonna match it up with these side ones that I made, and you're gonna make a 2x3, and that right there is going to be your glowstone. So you can replace these with your glowstone blocks, or whatever light source you use. You could also use sea lanterns. They're pretty good. They work well for this. And then you go ahead and just fill in the rest of the floor, like so. Just trying to do it quickly. And you can also do this for the next floor. Let's see. And then what you're gonna do is also another 2x3 for that one. And you're also going to be adding, for now, you're just gonna completely fill in the roof. We'll be breaking out the blocks that are needed for the staircase. So, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. We're almost done with this first story. Almost. There we go. Some finishing parts. Boom! So we got the roof and the floor, part of the floor, I guess. And we won't be needing this for the first floor anymore. And hold on. There we go. Gotta fix my headphones. Alright, so what we're gonna need now is the glass panes and the light gray carpet and the door. So I did a dark oak door. That's my favorite door in the game. We're also gonna be needing our oak stairs. So we're gonna put them all facing this way, and then the door is gonna be on the inside. So it has some depth from the outside, and the stairs lead right to it on the inside, so it's easy to get out. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the carpet everywhere but here. I know we're gonna cover. I'm trying to think on where it is. It's 2. It's 2. And so we're just gonna keep filling it in. I need to check to make sure. Oops, wrong button. Two. Alright, so I did get the carpet right. So what it is, you're gonna leave 2x2 squares on these sides, both sides, and then there's gonna be a 2x5 area of no carpet, and that's where our staircase is gonna be going. So next, what you want to do is you're gonna do the You're going to do the windows. So any of these open spaces, you can just use the ceiling that we put in to help you with the second floor. You're gonna fill any of these open spaces with windows. So sometimes I think it's fun to have windows where they look like, well, this, where it has like panes and then you have your frame out here, so there's like a little gap, and I think it looks kind of cool sometimes. Not always, not in all houses it doesn't work, but hold on, there we go. So let's just keep filling in these windows. And for this part, the door, what you're gonna do, the front door, the reason we put these cobblestone blocks here on the sides is because there's actually gonna be a window there on the outside of the door frame. And then if we go in, you can't pass. All right, there's gonna be one here, and then you go like normal. So it's kind of like a connector, I guess, for the exterior. And let's see here. Boom, boom. So is that all of our windows? So that's all our windows for the first floor. So now what we're gonna need to do is not this, but we need this. We're gonna need the following items. So these are the following items that we're gonna need. So first we're gonna do the staircase. So you're just gonna fill it all the way to the ceiling, and you're gonna go like this, So now there will be a little space in between, and you're going to break out any blocks like that. And then you're going to use your wood blocks to fill in there. And then you're going to put your stairs here. And it should be just the perfect amount to go through if you did it right. And let me think here. So next what you're going to need to do is you're going to get, you see these pillars here? The pillars on the first floor, hold on. Ugh, stupid gnat. The pillars on the first floor, got him, alright. The pillars on the first floor, you're going to just copy them with whatever block you did for the, want to do for the walls on the second floor. So, like that. And like that. And right there. And boom. So they should be a direct copy of those first ones. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fill in all this space here. Except for these 3 blocks. You're going to leave out, or no, I did the wrong 3. You're going to leave out, so these are like markers here that you don't want to place them there. And you're just going to keep filling in. And remember, you want to place it 1 block in from the frame. So next you're gonna just add 1 block to all your pillars. Alright, you have to add here too. So add another block of height to your pillars. And use some oak stairs to fill in these. And we're still gonna leave this empty right here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna build all these pillars up to 4 blocks. And then, so we're gonna get all these, nope. We're going to connect each one like we did for the first story. And boom. And then we're going to do this pillar. 4, 2, boom, boom, boom. Go in and there we go. So we got that. And we're gonna keep, there we go. So we got all our frame completed. So now what we're gonna do is, you see this top stair block? So you're gonna go 1 block in and 1 to the left, and that's where you're gonna place your first fence post. And then you're gonna go here and just kind of surround the staircase from there, and you're gonna connect it to the wall right there. You're gonna need this block right here. I'll show you what we're gonna do with that in a sec here, but then what we're gonna do is we are actually going to then build, so we're done with the fence, done with the logs, and we're done with the cobblestone, and we are done with the stairs. Now we need glowstone, glass panes, and light gray carpets. So what we're gonna do is we're then gonna trace the inside of the frame with our wood, get our ceiling ready, and boom. There we go. So we got the inside traced, and what we're gonna do now is we're going to build out again like we did before and do another 2x3 with the glowstone. And then we can go ahead and fill in all these blocks here with your roof, your ceiling. And make sure when you're filling in your ceiling and roof, make sure to do, I personally think it looks better if like each room has the same ceiling, each story. Because if you do different ceilings, I think it doesn't look quite right to me. So you're gonna build up right here. That's what we're gonna do first. That's the start of what we're gonna do. You're gonna build up 3 right here in this spot right here on the wall. That's kind of what we're filling that area with. So next, you're going to do what we did before, and you're also gonna put it on these stairs, the glass panes. So we're just going to fill in our windows. And the thing about stairs, it looks just perfect on them almost. almost perfect. It's like, it's 1 pixel off, and that's barely noticeable, so I think it looks fine. And it looks pretty good. And this is gonna be from ground to ceiling, so we're just gonna be going and filling in all our windows. Go. You should probably wait to put in this pillar until after you've put in these windows, because it's kind of hard to put them in with the pillar right there. And boom, boom, boom. So now the pillars, oh yeah, you also need ladders. And you're gonna put ladders here, here, and here. Not up there though. You'll see why. And then let's just go ahead and fill in all of these. Boom, 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 boom. So now we got all the windows, most of the windows in the house. We got just 2 more up in the attic to do. And now what you're gonna do is you're not gonna fill in this piece with carpet, but you're gonna fill in everything. Make sure to cover the glowstone as well with your carpet. You're also gonna go in here because this fits perfectly in there. And you're not gonna go here because, well, you can't. There's a ladder in the way. And let's see here. Next, you're gonna get your dark oak trapdoor or whatever kind of trapdoor you want. Or if you're not, I don't know if every edition has all the doors or not yet, but I'm pretty sure they do. And you're just gonna put it in that way. You always want to put it, okay, so it does depend on what side you put it on and the height. So you don't want to put it on the bottom half. You aim for the top half of a block. And you can't put it on any of the other sides because, well, I mean, this side kind of, but it's harder to get in, I think. There's a side spot. This is the easiest one. It's the biggest gap to get in. And this is the hardest one. And that's because it's like, oftentimes, I got lucky that first time, you will fall in and just stop. And you'll have to move over and you'll like hop out and then it's annoying, right? And then you have to, so you go on this and it's also easy to get in. And you don't have to do anything, it just does it for you. It acts like a ladder, kind of. So, that's that. And then what we're gonna do, we do not need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this, this, or this at the moment. We need this, 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 this. Actually, we do need this. So these are the 6 items you're gonna be needing for the attic. So let's go ahead and start building up our frame. So what you're gonna do is get your oak planks or whatever planks you feel like using for this floor, or whatever block, I guess. And you're going to be putting it on the beam this time, not one in, but on this time. Make sure to do it on. And you're gonna go 2 over, and then you're gonna go 1, and you're gonna go 2, and then 3, and then you're gonna go 1, 1, 1, and then you're basically just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna skip 2 blocks on both sides, and you're gonna do this for both sides. So let's go ahead and just do it here, like so. Alright, so now you're gonna get your oak log or whatever log or beam, whatever you used for your beams. And if you're using logs, you want to make sure to place it so that they're facing up. And you're just gonna place on top of these ones, like that. And again, there's nothing here yet. And you're gonna do that for the other side. And you're gonna skip these middle ones, these middle blocks. So now it should look like this. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your roof block, what you're using for your roof. And this is a full block. This is not a stair or a half slab. This is full block. I'm using dark oak planks, and you're gonna put it right here. So skipping this again, you're gonna put it right here. And we had the perfect placement of this, but you might be wondering, it'll be 1 block tall, right? So you can't get out. That's where this comes in handy. So you're gonna go until you're 1 block away on this side, and then you're gonna go 2 in on this side. So it's gonna be a 2 block space, and that's it. That's just gonna be your whole beam. And so with these blocks, you're putting them with these logs, And so we're just going to be going like this. We are almost done with the house. So there should still be a gap there. And you'll see it won't be there the whole time. And so we're just going to fill in these ones with the beams on them. Now, the side without the trapdoor, you don't need to put in that little gap. There's no use for it. So you can completely fill it in. Oops. So you can just completely fill in this side. So next what you're going to do, this is where you need your glass panes. You're just going to fill in this whole spot with a 3x3 window. So there's your window, and you're going to do it for both sides. You could do it for the front or the back, whichever one you want, or you could do it for both. I do it for both because it just looks nice symmetrical to me. So alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to get more of your logs or whatever you used for your beam, and you're going to put them, make sure they're still facing straight up, so place them on these on top of the panes or glass blocks or whatever block you felt like putting there. And then, I mean, I've heard of some people, they even use leaves as windows, so you could do that instead of the glass, but I don't do that. And then what you could do is you are just gonna get the same block you used before, the darker one or the lighter one, however you did it. You're gonna get it here, and you're going to place it, filling in this whole area, spanning it completely. So you might be wondering, what are we gonna do with this area? Well, I'm here to tell you that. You're going to actually get your stairs now. So they're going to be the same block as this block here, but they're going to be the stairs. And you're just going to put them row by row. Make sure that we're not going off yet. I'll show you what to do when we're going off. So we're just going to stay on. Make sure they're facing the right way. And it will actually cover it up completely if you do it right. And make sure if you are aiming on the side, make sure not to hit the top half of the block. You want to aim for the bottom half, so that's the correct way. Otherwise, you'll have a roof looking like this, and that's just weird. I mean, that if you could interpret that, or you could like make that a certain design, and that would be pretty cool. But I don't think it looks normal. So then, what we're gonna do for this part is we're going to do that, and we're going to leave out the middle beam, and we're going to do the exact same thing for the other side that we did for this side. So now we're just going to go here. We're going to be placing all of them. There we go. Oops. And this is going to be a bit of a longer video. I think my creative videos will be a bit longer than the survival series videos, just because I'm gonna be making the example, showing you it a little bit, and then building it, so it adds a few extra minutes. So we're almost there. I will say that. I said that about 10 minutes ago, and I realized, oh, we weren't almost there exactly, but we are for real this time, almost there. Just a few blocks to place. So then you're going to get the entire block, just a whole block, not stairs or slabs. Oops, you're not going to do that. You're going to fill in the center beam once you've filled in the sides. So now you have this, but then you might be wondering, well, we have this to do. Well, that wasn't wondering, that was saying. But whatever. Next what you're going to do is you're going to, this can be sometimes tricky, not really for some people, but I know it can be. It used to be tricky for me when I was first introduced to it, because before I used to build houses just like this. No, what is it? No depth to them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna face it like this, so it's gonna be like barely visible, and then you're gonna hit this little square and place it like that. So you want to make sure it faces you. A sign that you're not close enough to it is when it does this. It'll do that instead of this. So you need to make sure that you're close enough to it. And we're going to do a full block here. And then we're going to do the same thing for this side that we did the other. And then we're going to also do it for that side over there. And for some people you could also do this. It might be faster for you, but if you're in survival it takes an extra stair. I mean, I don't think that's really a problem, but I don't know. Let's see. Oops, I don't care about that one. Here we go. I'm going a bit slowly because I don't want to get it wrong. Because that wouldn't be good. Here we go. So I like to go just hit the block directly. So we're going to get that. Boom. Wow, that was way off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to aim for the bottom half of the blocks on the side. So just this side and the other side over there that you can't see. And we're going to add one more row. And then you're going to add the extra 2 on the sides. So it should look like that now. On one side it'll be like that. So then you're going to do the other side the same thing. So you're going to do this. You're going to add the extra 2. And I believe these are the last blocks we'll have to place. I'm certain these are. So then these ones right here. So you're going to now aim for the top half of the block. So this area. And you want to get upside down stairs. And then you're going to use your slab. This is where your slab comes in. You're going to use it on that middle one. And then you're going to do the same thing down the other side. And boom. So that's what it should look like. Perfectly identical. I could make a whole neighborhood off of these. That's cool. You know what I should do sometime? I should make like find the difference map and then showcase it. And be like, find the difference. So I did that right. Okay. So we're just gonna be copying what we did on the back side of this to the front side, and I believe, yep. That is it. So we no longer need any of these things, so I can just go ahead and get rid of them, and that is our house. So tell me in the comments what you thought of it. If there's anything I should have done differently to the house. You can, like I said, change any of the blocks out for whatever you wanted and customize it to your own liking. And you can add separate rooms inside. You could make it to a bigger scale. You could make it bigger inside and just have like more beams in between the windows and stuff. And you could add more floors to it. You could make it a skyscraper house with an attic. That would be cool. I haven't seen that yet. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. And I think that should be it for today's video, guys. Please leave this video a like, subscribe, whatever you want. And I will see you all next time. See ya.